Yeah, guys. Good morning, all. Bharat, Srikanth, Kushik. Everyone, just wait for 5 more minutes. We'll start the session. Everyone, please wait, guys. We're having the session within 5 minutes. Yeah, guys. Can you all hear me? Am I audible to everyone? We're having a small demo today on SAP FICO. So, before moving to this particular demo, I just want to know about you all one by one. Um, Srikanth, can you please? We just require your name, education background, and if any work experience. Can you please?
Yeah, I'm Srikanth. I have completed my BCom.
Okay, good.
I don't have a related experience to this SAP.
Okay. Okay, no issues. Simon, can you please? And how are you, Simon? Hello, Simon, are you there?
I have, yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Can you please
Yeah,
introduce one more time?
say it again.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Simon. I was an accountant with 8 years experience. Right now, I'm looking for a course like SAP, FICO, but my expertise is in accounting. Thank you.
Good. Excellent. Kushi, can you please tell it? Kushi, are you there, Kushi? Okay. Mr. Bharat, can you please unmute?
Yes, sir. My name is Jai Bharat. Just now I
Yeah, please.
completed my UG BCom,
Okay.
and I don't have any experience in SAP.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Uh,
No. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Now, please one more time come back, guys. I just wants to know one thing. What is the difference between software and ERP? Anyone? Can you guys please try? What is the difference between software and ERP? Guys, normally, if there any application, if you use for any one department, whether it might be anything, information technology or whatever the department it might be, we just call it as normal software. The same application, if you use for more than one department, then what we call ERP. Now my question is, what is ERP? Can you guys please participate with me? What is ERP?
Enterprise Resources Planning.
Enterprise resource planning. Okay. And anything else?
So
Enterprise resource planning. Good. Here, ERP is nothing but a application which you use to know how our resources are being using in the different departments in a single click. In a single word, we can say in this way. Now come back. ERP is nothing but a software tool which is used to know how our resources are being utilized in each stage, and by using this we can take the effective decisions whether to need to continue or not, to take all level of decisions like lower, middle, upper level. Now basically, if you want to know the meaning of the exact terminologies, E means enterprise. Enterprise is nothing but a business organization. We run business in the name of partnership, company, body of individual, trust, association of person. In India, one man company and proprietorship, whatever the form it might be. Entrepreneur stores organization to give shape to the idea. In order to give shape to the idea, he requires 5 M's: material, money, methods, man. So by using this 5 M's, we guys usually convert input to output. Then again, we required one more M, that is marketing. So what the things we require? Men, material, machine, money, methods, and extra one fellow is one more M, marketing. So you converted the product, input to output, finish, raw material to finished product. This particular product has to reach in the hands of consumer. So if you're not having the proper effective skills to sell the product, if you would not take the decision to sell your product to the right customer, then there will be no value. So this marketing will play vital role in the organization. Planning is nothing but set of rules which we make to achieve the goals. It might be convert input to raw material to reach long-term, short-term goals, which you stated in memorandum of association and article of association, which is used to achieve your objective like vision, mission. Now come back again. ERP is nothing but a software tool which is used to know how our resources are being utilized at each stage, and by using this, we can know how our resources are being utilized in each stage by each department, and we can take all different decisions which are there in external and internally related to the organization. Is it clear to everyone? Is there any doubt,
no, sir.
guys? SAP is also covering all the departments in the single umbrella. That is the reason we are discussing about this ERP. SAP is nothing but systems, applications, next products. Why you are using to process the data in data processing. We should not call SAP. We have to say SAP or systems, application, products, and data processing. Is it clear? Now come back. Let us take one example. Our friend Mr. Simon wants to start one organization. What is that? Gold mine business he wants to start right now. So what are the different departments he required? Material management. He will procure the materials, and then where he will give. He'll go to the plant maintenance. In the plant maintenance, you guys will store warehouse management. You bought the material. Why you bought the material to process the data, production planning. Then you once you converted input to output, you has to sell it. From the beginning stage to till end, you has to maintain the quality. For that, we're having quality management. You sold the product, you has to maintain the best relationship with your customer relationship. The backbone of the organization, human resource management. You has to take them properly. Then finance, you guys will enter. Then controlling, then IT. Just imagine, there is our friend Mr. Simon has started a gold mine business. Mr. X also started the gold mine business. Is there any rule to maintain same number of departments? Even though those guys both are producing same products, there is no restriction from the government. Is it clear? Now our question is there any rule to maintain same number of departments? No, guys. I had worked in India and USA, UK related companies. I never had seen those kind of things. There will be no rules to maintain the number of uh, departments. This particular question will accept this particular QM, quality management. Quality management in every country, it is compulsory, mandatory. Except this, the rest departments is not fixed. As per the client interest, means client is owner of the organization. As per his interest, he can maintain a number of departments or he can maintain one or two or three also. It purely depends on client interest. Is it clear to everyone? Is there any doubts? No. Guys, you're having different departments. Right. Now you're not using SAP ERP. What you're intended right now? You want to move to SAP ERP. Now you want to move to SAP. You might be a clear paper form or any other Oracle or whatever the ERP you are using. Now you are intended to move to the SAP. While you implement SAP in the particular department, we call module. And the persons who is responsible to implement SAP, those guys are consultants. Is it clear? In the department, while we implement SAP, we call module. And the person who is responsible to implement SAP, those are consultants. Is it clear till the point? Any doubts?
Yeah.
Guys, please participate with me. I request you all. Now come back again. Here, except IT, whatever different departments we're having, we call functional departments. Except IT, whatever different departments we're having, we call functional departments. And while we implement SAP, we call functional module. And the person who is responsible to implement SAP, those are functional consultants. Except IT, I'm talking. Is it clear? Now, you guys may get one doubt. So who will work usually with us in the IT? You functional consultant mostly work with two fellows in the IT. One is ABAP consultant. Other one is basis consultant. ABAP is here. You guys were here in the market C, C++, C++, Java, whatever the programming language you heard. In SAP, we use one and only programming language, that is ABAP. ABAP means Advanced Business Application Programming Language. Is it clear to everyone? So come back. Here, there is one small note. There is one small note. What is that? For every configuration, I required for every configuration, I required functional and technical configuration. Functional and technical configuration. Now you guys may get one doubt. Who will provide us? Here, functional configurations will be provided by whom? The respective functional module consultant. And technical configurations will be provided by whom? ABAP consultant. Once you made the configuration, okay. Here, what I'm talking, for every configuration, you require a functional and technical configuration. Functional configuration will be provided by respective functional consultant. Technical configurations will be provided by ABAP consultant. Is it clear till the point to everyone?
Yes.
Kushish, Simon, Jay Bharat, everyone.
Sir.
Srikant. Now, you made the configuration. What is the next step? You have to store. Here, there is watchdog for our database. Who's that fellow? Basis consultant. The database what we use in the SAP S4hana, we call HANA database. So he is responsible for whatever data comes in, whatever data goes out. You made the configuration. What is the next step? You have to store it. Where you have to store? In the database. So you guys will create one request to the basis team in order to save the data in the database. The request what you create to the basis consultant we call transport request. The request what you create. If you're having any doubts, please text me. No issues. Okay? That the request what you create to the basis consultant to store the database we call transport request. Again, this transport request is categorized into two types: customizing. Second one is workbench. Customizing transport request will be used by whom? Functional consultant. Customizing transport request will be used by whom? Functional consultant. Workbench request will be used by whom? ABAP consultant. Why you guys are using to in order to create a request to store the data in the database, which was created by functional and ABAP consultant. Is it clear to everyone? Any doubts?
Also,
Oh, okay. Guys, anyone of you please tell me what is the difference between client, consultant, and end user? Any one of you, please. Who is consultant? Who is end user? And who is a client? Guys, I give you small example. No? Here, there is our client. Okay, there is our client. This is Simon. You're having one business, gold mine business. Now, for his business purpose, okay, he want to purchase one jet plane in order to meet clients around the world. So, from whom he will purchase? Boeing company. He is saying that in the normal jet plane, he is asking in the basic design, he is asking to add stealth technology. The basic design, what he is asking? To add stealth technology. Why? You can see nowadays many wars are going on. So, in order to not to identify any radars, he is asking. So here, Boeing company will call its engineers. These particular works will does by the engineers. What they will do in the basic they will manufacture the jet plane and they will add the stealth technology. Once they does the work, these engineers will hand over the particular jet plane to Boeing. Boeing will hand over to the Simon, who is the purchaser, customer. Now this particular client not able to use. Why? Because his pilot not having the idea what kind of new technology added, how to use. So these engineers will give training. So engineers roles is not only adding the completing the task but also giving the training. Next, after they does, pilot can enjoy it. How? By driving in the day-to-day business life. Here guys, here guys, Simon is owner of the organization. He is nothing but as per SAP, he is a client owner. Here, jet plane is nothing but what we required SAP ERP. From whom we will purchase? SAP company, SAP AG. And here, engineers are nothing but you guys consultants, both functional and technical. What is your role? Not only you are filling the basic business process, but also adding the technology, but also adding the development. So basic design is not basic design, right? Here, in the place of stealth technology, we'll give here developments. Developments are nothing but which are not there in the particular ERP. In order to satisfy the client's need, you engineers, you consultant has to do it. Your role is not only make meet the, I mean, the particular ERP is not only made to fulfill the need, but also, yeah, sorry, I must just come back. Here, your role as a consultant, your role is not only adding the basic business process, but also you has to add the developments in order to satisfy the client need. Once you made the particular ERP, it may not aware to the client employees. If they know they will do the installation, right? Implementation. They are not having the idea. That is the reason client has recruited you consultant for the implementation work. Next, here your role is to give the training to the end user. What is the role of end user? What is the role of end user? Not only here, have you all are having the idea about the accountants, right? What he does, he records the day-to-day business transaction and generate the reports. Here, the role of end user is as same as accountants. Is it clear now about who is client, owner, sorry, who is client, consultant, and end user part? Roles, Simon, Rafi, Kushi,
Yes, I'm
Bharat,
good.
Srikant.
Yeah.
Now, just come back, guys. International, you all aware about one phone, iPhone, right? Here, iPhone was, I mean, you guys all were purchased at once today. When you switch on the phone, will be the welcome note same or will it differs?
Same.
Same to everyone, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, what you guys had done, you added the network. When you switch on the phone, there is predefined data. As per the predefined data, you got the welcome note. After that, what you guys had done, you added the network. It might be SIM card or LAN or Wi-Fi, whatever it might be. You added the network. After that, you thought it is not suitable for you, this particular node. Then what you guys have done, you guys are added the network and made some sort of changes. Is it clear? It is nothing but development. Is it clear? Now come back again. Here, when you purchase this SAP ERP, at the starting, the basic business process will be the same for everyone. Basic business process will be the same. But always basic business process doesn't satisfy the client's need. So at the moment, you guys has to make the development as per the client need. You should not take your own decision. You recruited in order to map the needs, what he says into the SAP. Your role is just mapping. Is it clear? Now, combination of this predefined configuration and developmental configuration, we call configurational data. What we told you here, for every configuration we required functional and technical configuration. To store configurational data, what we required, Amma? Just now we told you, right? To store configurational data, what you required? Transport request. Here, to store functional consultant or to store functional configuration which was created by functional consultant, we required customizing transport request. Technical configuration which was created by ABAP consultant, we require workbench request. So here, configurational data is nothing but combination of predefined configuration and developmental configuration. To store configurational data, what we required? Transport request. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Any doubts? Now, any one of you please tell me what is journal and what is ledger? In accountancy, you guys having the concept called journal, ledger, trial balance, P&L account, balance sheet, cash flow statement. These are financial statement, right? Now, financial statement includes P&L account, balance sheet, cash flow statement, changes in equity, and explanatory notes. But in order to prepare these things, what do you require? Journal and ledger. Now, my question is, what is journal? The first step, recording the business transaction, right? Ledger is nothing. In ledger, what you are doing? Based on similar nature, similar character, accounts you're clubbing at one place and you're calling it as ledger. Yes or no? Based on the transaction, wherever the particular account involved, either in debit or credit in the particular transaction, you're maintaining at one place, no? Or one head. Yes or no? Suppose
Yes.
you purchased asset to bank. You sold some asset. What is the entry? Bank to asset. So here, bank, assume that bank is maintaining as ledger. So here both side under debit and credit, will you guys give the asset or not? So here in the particular transaction, whatever happens, you're giving it. Yes or no? Here, journal is not transactional data. Here, master data is ledger. So in the master data, what you're doing, the transaction
Sir,
account.
your voice is breaking, sir.
1 minute, guys. Just give me one moment. Here. Now, can you all see here? Here, transactional data is nothing but it is like journal. In the journal, what you guys you in the journal entry, what you guys will do? You record the day-to-day business transaction. From journal, you will prepare the ledger, right? So, master data is nothing but it is ledger. In the master data, what you're doing? The transaction which happened under one head, you will record here. What are the types of master data we having? General ledger account master data, vendor master data, customer master data, asset master data, bank master data, cost center master data, internal order master data, profit center master data, etc. In here, in the configurational data, you're making the software. You're making software in order to use. You're making the software in order to use. Here, in the transactional data and master data, what you guys are doing? You are using. Consultant role is like a maker. End user role is user. Before here, suppose you started your business organization in 2023. Can we implement SAP right now? At any point of time, you can implement. But as per Indian government, you have to maintain your books of accounts for a minimum 8 years. In different countries, having 5 years, 7 years, right? So here you have to maintain your transaction once you implement into SAP, once you move into the SAP. Is it clear? So here, before implementation, before implementation, master data will be uploaded by whom? ABAP consultant. Just give me one moment, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Is it clear with respect to now come back here? You implemented, just imagine you started your business organization. Yeah, it is recorded. We provide you the recording also. Here, before implementation, before go live, whatever transactions are there, you has to maintain it into the SAP. So before implementation, whatever data was there, transaction, it will be uploaded by whom? Consultant. So here, both consultant will come into picture. Who's that fellow? Functional, and other guy is ABAP. Here, functional consultant will use some tools, LTMC, LSMW. By using this tool, at a time we can upload 5,000 master datas. Beyond it, here less than or equal to 5,000 data we can maintain, we can upload into a SAP database by using LTMC and LSMW tool, and it will be done by whom? Functional consultant. If you want to do more than that, then you have to use BDC tool. So by using this BDC tool, you can upload more than 5,000 master data at once. To run this BDC, we require some programming language skills. That is the reason it will be taken care by whom? ABAP consultants. LTMC means Legacy Transfer Migration Cockpit. LSMW means Legacy System Migration Workbench. And BDC means Batch Data Conversion, guys. Is it clear? Now, after implementation, end user will take care. Your consultant will not do any work. End user, by using some T codes, transactional codes, he will maintain the master data. Is it clear? With respect to transactional data, master data, and configurational data. If you analyze here one thing, in configurational data, who is working? Consultant. In transaction data, purely end user. Is it correct? But here, when it comes to master data, both fellows will come into picture, consultant and end user. To record configurational data, what we required? Transport request. To store configurational data, what we require? Transport request. But to store transactional and master data, we don't require any kind of transport request. Is it clear? Simon, Kushis, Srikanth, and Jayabharat. Any doubts?
Yeah.
If you guys having any doubts, please ask us them. Now, here what we are saying, in order to store configurational data, we require transport request, right? So here, if you analyze here one thing, every configurational data will be stored at two places. One is at configurational data, second one is at transport request. One is at configurational data, second one is transport request. Now you guys may get one doubt, why? Here, transport request act as a vehicle to send the data from one server to other server in the system landscape. Is it clear? No. Basically, for checking purpose, we're having, for testing purpose, we're having two servers. Sandbox server, and QAT or testing server. QAT, QAT or testing server. Okay. This sandbox server we use before implementation. In the process of implementation, we use testing server. Before implementation, sandbox server. In the process of implementation, QAT or testing server. Here, what the configurations you give in the sandbox server, it will not give any impact to your business because it is a trial or dummy or practice server. So here main server is golden client server. What the configurations you give in the golden client server, it is final. So you has to be very, very careful. So here what you guys are doing in the golden client server, you guys are just adding the configurational data. What you guys are doing, you're just adding the configurational data. Next, with the help of transport request, again you guys are sending the data from development server to testing server. As its name suggests, QAT means quality and assurance test server. Is it clear? As its name suggests, you guys will do the testing and you guys will give training to the end user. Usually, end user training will be given by whom? Usually, in the real time, end user training will be given by whom, Amma? Junior consultants. In the real time, end user training will be given by whom? Junior consultants. And you all are aware, you has to upload your master data into SAP. You will fix one date before the date, whatever the transactions we're having. If you upload into the SAP to the particular transactions, we call cutover activities. Here, before implementation, functional consultants will involve and technical consultant, ABAP, he will involve. Okay. Now, testing, is it clear with respect to cutover activities and end user training? In any doubts? Any doubts, guys? To anyone?
Can you do one more time about cutover activities, please?
Here, cutover activity is nothing but you are uploading the master data, right? Before implementation, if you upload the master data, we call cutover activity. Before go live is a fixed date, right? Go live is fixed date. Before the date, whatever transactions are there, those are cutover activities or master data. It will be uploaded by whom? Consultant. Which consultant? Functional and technical. Functional consultant, we use LTMC or LSMW tool. A web consultant or a technical consultant, we use BDC tool.
BDC. Yes.
Now, come back again. Testings. We're having usually 3 types of testing. If by using single journal entry, if you test any single module, we call unit testing. By using single journal entry, if you test more than one module, we call integration testing like FIMM, FISD, etc. Here, regression means in order to implement SAP, you take minimum 6 months, maximum 24 months. In the meanwhile, technology may change or rules and regulations may change. By posting single journal entry, if you want to test old already configured data and new updated data with single journal entry, we call regression testing. Is it clear? Now, come back again. Again, with the help of transport request, you guys will send the data from quality and assurance test server to production server. Production server is nothing but go live. In the go live, who will work? End user. What he does, he records day-to-day business transactions. If you analyze here one thing, In the development server, consultant working. In the testing server, consultant working. In the production server, end user. Is it clear to everyone? Any doubts?
Good.
We provide you recording. We provide you the recording also, guys. You guys don't worry. And notes also in the next session. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about my introduction. I'm Sudhakar Dharawat. I'm chartered accountant and cost management accountant. I'm right now currently working in one of the big four audit firm, and I'm in the part of implementation team for the 5 state governments and three. Yeah, now third organization is going on. Among those, two are manufacturing and one is fertilizer. And when it comes to support, around six projects I involved. This is about my professional, and when it comes to teaching, this is my 79th batch. Okay, and I'm not only giving training for the SAP but also for the income tax and GST for the students of CA and CMA final. Okay, this is about me, and thank you all. We'll meet in next session.